Hi, I am Heidi, the Director of Verification at the ETHO. The brands selling at our ethical marketplace have requested more information on the ethical certifications. So I will talk a little about what are the benefits of being part of a credible social and ethical certification system, although it may take time and effort from you. We at the ETHO map the social and environmental aspects of our brand's supply chains through 30+ questions, from working conditions and raw materials to the wages of the artisans. Just when planning this video, I received an email from one of our new brands, and they said our verification was a really good exercise for them, and that they had also forwarded the questions we asked to all their partners, small cooperatives in Latin America. It is no surprise for me that they shared that those artisan groups who have a fair trade certificate were able to reply to the questions immediately, as they had all this information ready, but the uncertified groups were not able to do so. So being part of a certification system requires you to collect the exact data from the grassroots and keep updating it over time. And going through the ETHO verification process is a good pre-exercise for this, as the things we map are exactly the same than the certifying organizations look at. Ours is just a little lighter because it was developed for small enterprises and for those who might be planning to get an official certification later. As a sign that a company or an organization has passed our own verification, the brands in our shop can use the ETHO verified logo on their products. And as a reminder to our brands, you can also use the logo in your own shop and link to our webpage where we explain the details of the verification process to your customers. There are many ethical labels or certificates, but there are differences between them. And personally, I would say, if you want to proudly state to your stakeholders and customers that you are ethical or fair trade, go for the more ambitious ones. It might seem tempting to go for a label that is based only on paying a membership fee, not actually having a monitoring system in place or requiring actual steps from you or your supply chain. But the fact is, you don't become ethically or fair trade certified by paying a membership fee only, and solely stating that you are ethical is not enough nowadays either. For example, the most credible fair trade systems have regular reporting requirement and auditing partners visiting the employees even in the most remote areas of your production. The idea of continuous improvement is inbuilt in all these corporate social responsibility systems. So the thought process for you could be something like this. I give myself and my producing partners 1 year to organize a system and start collecting the information on the production and employee-related topics, at the same time being able to identify possible gaps and areas of improvement. After a certain period of time and collecting the info and discussing with the artisans or employees, we make step-by-step plans on how to work on these areas, whether it's sourcing more transparent materials or paying more to the artisans or improving the price structure of the products. And within 2 years, we have this and this in place, and in 3 years, together we have accomplished this and that. So you don't have to think you are expected to have everything perfectly in place on day one. It is a learning process where both parties learn, you and your suppliers. The benefits, in addition to knowing your supply chain throughout and improving the working conditions or wages of your artisans, is that after some time you have evidence base on your efforts on ethicality, and the information you have is systematic. So whenever someone asks you for these details, whether it is for the investors, customers, or communication and marketing, it is all available easily. The good thing about the international fair trade systems, for example, is that they are built for producers of many sizes and also from the perspective of the southern producers, as the farmers and NGOs and cooperatives are also owners of these systems. Plus, you have experts and peers helping you out by providing with tools and information to do all the before mentioned. And of course, then you belong to a community that works towards the same goals. The Fairtrade International certifies materials such as edible goods and cotton and guarantees a fair trade minimum price and a premium for the workers of farms and the farmers themselves on different sectors. The World Fair Trade Organization, WFTO, has a lot of handicrafts producers as members, as it covers the whole production chain and all the activities of an organization. And it is good because it suits also the smaller organizations and companies. They verify that its members practice the fair trade and social entrepreneurship principles in all their work. Here are some links to the certifying organizations, and if you need any other details, be in touch. Keep staying safe. Bye.